Was los? It's your German boy, and welcome back to Lucy is the Eternity She Wished For. Now, in the last episode, we got hit with another nuke right to the heart as we stumbled upon Lucy reminiscing at the very same spot where this whole story began. And it made me think for like there's definitely something more to this android than just the run of the mill. There's something magical here. What we're about to embark on is something unfathomable. So where we left off, we were just about to head home, where we're probably gonna run into our asshole father again. So let's just jump right into this. Lucy looks at ease. For some reason, she seems a little happier too. Did you run into any trouble while shopping?
特別問題はありませんでした。
Did you get the proper change?
もちろんです。全部完璧ですよ。そうですね。点数をつけるとしたら98点くらいです。
That's a pretty generous scoring system she's using. I wonder if you really were alright, since it is such a dangerous world out there.
物騒なことですか？
I mean, the world is filled with all kinds of scammers and troublemakers. Like, the guys who will call you about your car's extended warranty and all that shit. And just a lot of strange people in general.
そんなことはありません、マスター。街には親切な人がたくさんいます。
Yeah, sure. By your standards, who wouldn't be kind?
信じてくれないようですね。本当に親切な方ばかりでしたよ。あ、そこのお嬢さん、スタイルいいね。俺たちと遊んでいかない？
Ooh. Oh, damn, can I even put that on YouTube? Oh, fuck it, I'm doing it anyway.
と言って、ルーシーを褒めてくれる方もいらっしゃいました。
He was just trying to pick her up. I mean, I don't blame him.
そこ、お金は必要ないかい？いくら必要だい？おじさんの話し相手になってくれたら、お小遣いをあげるよ。と言って、財布を取り出す親切な中年男性もいらっしゃいました。
Oh man, we better keep a close eye on our girl or else we're gonna lose her. Oh boy. That's prostitution! It was just sad to say the least. Since when has this world become so rotten? You're not allowed to go shopping on your own anymore.
どうしてですか？どうしてそんなこと命令するのですか？ルーシーは問題なんて起こしませんし、ミスもしません。
It's already a huge problem that you can't figure out what's wrong. This is the same as leaving an infant to wander the streets alone. You'd be worried that something might happen to her.
どうかそれだけは。スーパーに行かなければ、家でお腹を空かせたマスターは これから何を食べて生きていくのですか？
Being dramatic won't get you anywhere. From now on, you're not allowed to go shopping without me.
あ、ということは、マスターと一緒なら大丈夫ということですか？
Yeah, I have no choice but to say yes.
それなら、これからはそういたします。
After that, we continued to talk about various nonsensical things on the way home. It was neither a meaningful nor insightful conversation, and low-key, I feel like I bored her to death about planning to fucking do the Duramax swap on that truck. But, I don't know, maybe she is into that kind of stuff. You never know. It was something trivial that I'd probably forget all about after a night's sleep. But I had fun. Leading Lucy along while having a casual conversation, walking home together. It made me feel at ease for some reason. And let's go ahead and skip that. Another day goes by, and my heart feels a little better. The alarm clock is making a terrible racket. I instinctively reach out and shut it off. Then I try to get myself up. But it ends in a failed attempt. Huh? I become engulfed in dizziness halfway up. God, I hate it when that happens. I stumble and fall back down. That's why you gotta pace yourself. My body feels heavy. My vision's faltering. I guess I need more sleep. I have no choice. I'll stay in bed for a little while longer. Lucy will come wake me up anyway. I'll sleep a little more till it's time to go to school.
Master? Master?
I open my eyes. I let out a hastened breath. Lucy's quietly sitting beside me. She has a concerned look on her face.
目が覚めましたか？
Lucy. She places a hand on my forehead. It's freezing. Your hand feels cold.
ルーシーの手が冷たいのではありません。マスターのおでこが熱いのです。
Oh. Mein Kopf?
38度5分の高熱です。
Okay, can we, translate that into, like, American? Maybe later. 38.5 degrees. You know what? I'm gonna look that up real quick. Oh, that's like 101. Oof. Can relate. I'm kinda just had something myself not too long ago. Don't worry, it wasn't the unspecified virus of unknown origin. Don't worry about me. I'm over it now, so.
はい、 38度5分です。
Ah, that explains it. I thought I just needed more sleep, but it appears that the fever was the culprit. It's true that I haven't been feeling too well lately. I must have caught a cold. My venture outside in the freezing weather yesterday was probably the deciding factor.
他に辛いところはありませんか？症状を教えてください。
I oblige and tell her the condition I'm in. She opens my mouth and takes a peek inside. Then she proceeds to check something near my stomach area. It's like she's playing doctor or something.
やはり風邪のようですね。
A cold?
はい。ちゃんとお休みになった方がいいと思います。
Can I really trust you on this? I have my doubts.
もしもの時のために専門家をお呼びしましょうか？
I don't have insurance. I wonder what kind of professional she could be talking about. She probably means a doctor. You don't need to.
そうですか？それなら万が一のためにお父様に連絡をしておいた方がいいでしょうか？
God, no. No, 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 no. 99999. This time, I respond without a moment's hesitation. There's no need to think it over. No, don't bother.
そうですか。わかりました。今日は学校お休みになった方がいいですね。学校にはルーシーが連絡しておきます。
Nonsense. I don't need to take a day off just because of something like I try to get up, only to be immediately shot down.
マスター？
Her assertive tone showed that she meant business. Without making a peep, I lie back down.
まだ動かないで寝ててください。マスターの風邪が治るまでルーシーが看病します。
You don't need to. A minor cold like this is...
じっとしててください。
Her tone was gentle yet firm. I don't have the energy to argue anyway, so I decide to comply.
もう少し寝ててください。その間、ルーシーはお薬を買ってきます。
The drowsiness slowly starts to settle in. I was staring at Lucy, who was leaving my room. But before I knew it, everything had turned pitch black. When I came to, there was a wet towel placed on my forehead. It was a little warm.
目、覚めましたか？
Yeah. How long was I asleep for?
30分くらいです。
Only 30 minutes? Feels like I've slept for quite a while, though. Lucy switches out the towel on my forehead with another. The coolness of the new towel feels refreshing. For some reason, I suddenly grow embarrassed as I notice Lucy smiling at me. What were you doing while I was asleep?
ずっと隣で看病していました。
You didn't do anything strange just because I was sleeping, did you?
もちろんです。興味本位でベッドの下をチェックしたりなどしてません。
Ooh. You won't find anything there in the first place.
そうでしょうか。血の気の多い青少年のベッドの下には宝物が隠されていると習いました。
Oh. I thought that was going somewhere very different. I mean, it still could, but I wonder if she had learned that from the lab. But come on now. There's no way I would hide mine in such an obvious place.
でも歴史書がたくさん
Guess
あ
I
る
better
本棚の
step up
中
my
見てみ
game.
ました。
I begin to fear for the sake. Oh boy. Oh boy, did she find the stash?
マスター、風邪薬を用意しておきました。
Medicine? Lucy points towards the table. A bottle of medicine is lying on top.
錠剤が飲めなかったらどうしようと思いまして、子供用のシロップも準備してみました。全然苦くないので大丈夫ですよ。では、
She is holding a spoon filled with an unknown substance. It slowly approaches my mouth. Just give me the pills, please.
でも、せっかくなので甘いお薬の方がいいと思いますが。
Give me the pills or I won't take any medicine at all. Lucy pouts like a little child. But she finally hands me the pills, Wissenbosser. I swallow them down immediately in a single large gulp. I lie back down. I begin to feel drowsy again. Well, I'm gonna get some more sleep now. I close my eyes without waiting for a reply. And please do stay away from my stash if you find it. I let the drowsiness carry me away. I quickly fall asleep once more. Hmm? I had a terrible dream. I don't quite remember the details, but it was something about my childhood. My birth mother appeared in it, whose face I could only barely recall. I awake to find myself out of breath. Drenched in cold sweat, I try to move my hand in order to wipe it away. At that moment, I realize that my hand is intertwined with Lucy's. When I was sleeping, she must have been holding my hand. Oh, God, that's horrible. Lucy speaks up while smiling politely.
怖い夢でも見ましたか？
Yeah,
お化けが出てくる夢でしたか？
9. Although that definitely would make for a scary dream. The one I had was something far worse. Something I never wanted to see. I grip onto her hand a little more tightly. Your hand?
で、
Were you holding my hand the entire time?
苦しそうだったので。
Lucy wipes down my forehead with a towel. Her tender display of kindness began to touch my heart. They say that a strong body makes a mind strong. With my body in such a weak state, followed by a weakened mind, I couldn't put up any resistance against her act of kindness. This was truly unfair. I could only see it as being unfair. That's why, while Lucy was leaning over me, I pulled her in closer.
あれ？
She resists slightly, just enough to make it clear that she felt uncomfortable about it.
マスター？
Just for a moment. It's my request, so just for a moment likes this. She stays silent. She's stopped resisting. I also remain silent. Out of bed, we stay like this for a while.
マスター？
Lucy breaks the silence. What is it?
失礼ですが。
Just tell me.
健全な請求。
Right out with it! Oh, whoa! Holy shit, I almost fell out of my fucking chair! I can't! I'm gonna have to blur some words out in that fucking sentence for sure. Here I was thinking it, and she just fucking comes out and says what we're all thinking. God damn. I just fucking can't. Hold on. Wow, Lucy. It's like you read my fucking mind. And honestly, what can I even say right now? I'm just. Oh man, where are we gonna go from here? Don't be ridiculous. You're ruining the moment.
申し訳ございません。
You just want some snugs. Wholesome AF. You know, I think I'm finally starting to come around to this Protag guy. I mean, let's be honest. Who doesn't want a cuddle from an android girl this cute? The thought of it just puts my mind at ease for some, but there's another moment of silence. This time, I speak up first. It's all because of you.
はい。
I'm not the one at fault. You're the one to blame.
ルーシーが悪いのですか？
That's right. It's all your fault. You're the reason why I've become so strange.
申し訳ございません。
Why? Why is it that you talk just like a real person?
申し訳ございません。
Why is it that you act just like a real person?
申し訳ございません。
Why is it that you're so kind?
申し訳ございません。
Why is it that you're so considerate?
申し訳ございません。
Like a parrot, Lucy continues to utter the same apology over and over again. She doesn't say anything else. She doesn't provide any words of consolation. Instead, I'm greeted by the sensation of her arms wrapping. Aww. I feel her snuggling to my. Her movements are programmed, and so is her warmth. Even so, I could still feel the same warmth coming from a real person. There's no doubt that she's an elaborate fake. However, I decide that this is enough to satisfy my current self. I decide that I'm happy with the way things are. And you know what? I think that's a wonderful place to leave things off. I'm just God, my heart can only take so much. It's I need I need some time. So anyway, this has been the German Idol God. Auf Wiedersehen.